Greetings, brothers of IDL and friends of our beloved chapter. I come to you today seeking your continued support of my candidacy as president of IDL for the upcoming fraternal 2009-2010 year. First, I would like to thank the nominating committee for selecting me as a slated candidate for the position of president. I am humbled by that distinction and think it speaks volumes of the desire of the chapter as a collective whole to reach the vision of one chapter, one brotherhood. And while this mantra began under the leadership of Brother President Murray, I think it is clear that we still have work to do. And it is my hope that the chapter will see fit to support me as the elected leader to continue that journey. We in IDL have a phenomenal chapter with an outstanding past and comprised of amazing brothers. Never forget, in the annals of this beloved fraternity, Iota Delta Lambda has a place of prominence and distinction. We are the home of one of the national programs, and from our ranks have come district directors, executive directors, and general presidents. However, with this glorious past begs the question, are we effectively bridging the gap from our accomplished past to our present and subsequently our future? Some very real challenges exist, brothers. There's a growing sentiment that IDL is no longer relevant in the community and in combating the societal ills that plague Chicago. There's also a growing sentiment that our chapter programming is no longer meaningful to our current makeup, contributing to either a real or perceived rift or divide in our brotherhood. And the macroeconomic factors affecting the economy have hit home here in IDL, as a number of brothers are without jobs or are concerned about their finances and their family's future, greatly impacting interaction with their fraternal family. Brothers, I hear your concerns, and if elected to serve as your leader, my administration and I will make it our priority to improve overall chapter operations and ensure relevancy once again in Chicago. With more than 10 years of industry experience, both working with and leading teams, I am prepared for the challenge. And as a son of IDL, I am excited and passionate about having an opportunity to give back to this great chapter that has given me so much. I believe that the answers to our challenges ultimately lies in the work. When we turn our focus and attention to serving our communities, improving chapter operations, redefining our brand, and leveraging the power of our network, these divisive issues will no longer seem insurmountable. And the message that I offer as I seek to become your next president is very clear and very focused on creating one chapter and one brotherhood by doing the work necessary under the platform of brotherhood, fiscal management, community service, and professional skills development. To begin, under the theme of brotherhood, the time is now for us to employ programming that played a prominent role in the history of our chapter for an even brighter future. I want to see us bring back the Phoenix Awards to serve as the premier black tie scholarship vehicle for the chapter. The blueprint for this great program is there and will further allow brothers within the fold to work together for the common goal of providing more and larger scholarships for deserving youth and for recognizing outstanding civic leadership in our communities. In addition, it will assist in the process of reestablishing our brand within Alpha and beyond. In addition, I believe the chapter as a whole needs more grassroots efforts to get back to the level of brotherhood once experienced. Under my administration, we will focus on low to no cost options that will foster the spirit of brotherhood, be it a chapter golf team, step team, game night at the home of a brother, or sports viewing parties. Whatever the reason, whatever the occasion, we need to get back to a place where brothers are interacting with brothers. The second element of my platform is fiscal management. Regarding the issue of chapter dues, I want to be clear. I am not against raising dues. However, I do not believe in raising dues without the brothers getting a return for your hard-earned dollar. As well, I do not believe that we as a chapter have done the due diligence to understand the necessary dollar increase for the type of chapter you want to be and the type of activities that you come to expect. Without this work being done up front, your dues are simply being increased for increase's sake, with no viable return on your investment. That is not my vision, brothers. And with that, I want to stay at our current dues level for the upcoming fraternal year. We will evaluate the cost of dues as well as your expectations as a dues-paying member in my first year, not in a silo, but as one component of a broader, more holistic approach. Therefore, under my administration, the chapter will leverage outside financial management resources to develop a total and comprehensive wealth management strategy. This will better leverage our existing assets and serve as a complement to the revenue streams generated by dues and fundraising. We need to put our money to work for us, brothers, and develop strategies to get us on the right financial path. The third, and probably the most important or vital, is community service. Brothers, I recognize that IDL has a history of excellence in this area, but I say to you, brothers, that we can do more and we can do better. First and foremost, we will annually execute all of the national programs. Anything less is unacceptable. So we will continue, obviously, with the leadership shown in Project Alpha. But in addition, we will do go to high school, go to college, and a voteless people is a hopeless people. My vision as well, brothers, is that IDL sponsors a Black Men's Health Awareness Month that shines a bright light of alpha on many of the ailments that plague the African-American male community, be it heart disease, diabetes, or prostate cancer. In addition, brothers, as we all know, there is currently an epidemic in the Chicagoland area. The Chicago public school system is being ravaged by children killing other children and committing other acts of senseless violence, where to date, 27 kids have been killed this school year alone. It is time for us as a city chapter here in Chicago and as men to have a voice and play a role in stemming this tide. So we will execute a Stop the Violence campaign in the same vein which we have worked with Project Alpha. This needs to become one of our premier community service campaigns, and I will ask the chapter to get behind this initiative to ensure flawless execution. The fourth and final element of my platform is in the area of professional skills development. Brothers, it is and has been my charge that as a chapter, we are not leveraging the full extent of our network. And given the current state of our economy, never before has this been more paramount or more vital. Brothers within our chapter are without jobs or concerned that this may be a reality for them and their families in the very near future. We also have brothers within our fold that are small business owners who could certainly benefit from leveraging the expansive personal network of brothers within the chapter. My plan is to have an online interactive career center where brothers can populate resumes in our online repository, post job opportunities, advertisements for small businesses within the chapter as well, with a focus on encouraging brothers to actively leverage other brothers for their personal and professional needs. This will be in the same vein as LinkedIn or other online resources. This will assist us in not only developing the personal and professional development of brothers within our chapter, but our undergraduate brothers at Alpha Mu and Omicron Xi, as this resource can be mutually beneficial and available to them as well. My brothers, I want to thank you for listening to my thoughts and vision for the direction of IDL. And I would be remiss if I did not encourage each of you to make your voices heard and to vote in the upcoming chapter elections taking place during the May 16th chapter meeting. With that, I again thank you for your time and attention, and I leave you with the words of immediate past General President, Brother Matthews. You are the leaders of a new society, the sunshine of a brand new day, the leader who learns the way, goes the way, and shows the way. My brothers, pick up your torch, for we are Alpha Phi Alpha.